Yes, hello everyone, welcome back. We have to talk about the updated statement that EBU sent out to about Joost Klein's situation, and thanks to Eurovoy. I'm gonna link this down below so you can go in and read, but we're gonna read it together. So let's go up a little bit first. The European Broadcasting Union has released an updated statement regarding Joost Klein's disqualification from the Eurovision 2024 grand finale, and the statement reads, this was posted, I think, yesterday. The Dutch artist Joost Klein was disqualified from the grand finale, of this year's Eurovision Song Contest following threatening behavior directed at a female member of the production crew. Swedish police have investigating the offense, and the case will soon be handed over to the prosecutor in an allocated procedure. I think that's how you say it. I mean, I'm dyslexic, so sometimes speaking certain words is not easy to me. So now we can read it together. Joyce's behavior was a clear breach of contest rules, which are designed to ensure there is a safe working environment for all staff and to protect the production. We are not prejudging the legal process, but given the circumstances of what occurred and the fact that the police case will shortly be handed to the prosecutor, it would not be appropriate for Joyce to participate in the grand finale. The decision to exclude him was backed by the contest governing body of members. I mean, I read somewhere on Aftonbladet's blogger, we have this, I think our Swedish version of VV Blogs, I'm gonna say, is someone called Tobbe Ek. I mean, he is basically the VV Blogs of Sweden. And I mean, I think he said, yeah, I'm not a paid member to his. Wait, what do I have? No, not that. Which one is that? Not down. Yeah, I think here this is his blog in Sweden, and here EBU basically destroys the Netherlands version. In total, 15 different TV production companies were in the decision to disqualify Joost Klein. So it's not only EBU. 15 different broadcasting members was saying no. And I'm not a paid member to his blog, so I cannot say who, but I was like, wait, 15 different production companies? Ooh, that's 1/3 of everyone. Yikes. Let's see. Scroll back. The decision to exclude him was backed by the contest governing body members, the Eurovision Song Contest Reference Group, and anonymously supported by the EBU Executive Board. Following a thorough internal investigation, the version of events released in some public comments and on social media does not correspond with the statement shared with us and the Swedish police by staff and witnesses. However, the matter is now subject to a legal proceeding, and there is unfortunately nothing further we can add at this stage. No, I mean, I saw basically everyone running with this, and this was the conspiracy theory season of everything, because if you read anything on social media, I mean, the comment section underneath everything here was wild. I'm gonna find another one for later. Let's see, there you are. I want to talk about the Gåte thing, but after this. So anyway, because the conspiracy theories and the justice for Joyce was everywhere, but I was like, but if he was guilty of something, that is not a good look on you and those who defended him on Eurovision Reactor channels. If he's guilty. Anyway, we have this statement is also over. We have a serious tolerance policy towards inappropriate behavior at our events. We'll always take necessary action to address threats to staff, no matter who they come from. I mean, apparently this was a pretty bad thing, and I think many people was waiting for answers, because that was basically everyone saying that they basically, if you go back and read all the comments underneath every single Eurovision post of the grand finale of all the participants, everyone was screaming, what is happening, where is justice for Joost? And it was like, I think that was like overshadowing everything, because I was like, you can basically not go in. I think it was like one comment that was positive about the performance, and then every 99% of the comments was basically where's Joost? So it's like, yeah, it really Anyway, so we have a new statement out from EBU, and maybe we'll get more, I don't know, but now this case has been handed over to the Swedish police. What would happen? I have basically no idea, but they said if this case is going to go further, I think yesterday they're going to start in the month of June, so that is basically in like a couple of weeks. We don't know yet. But yeah, hopefully when we're in Switzerland, I hope nothing like this happens. So anyone who wants to participate next year in Eurovision, behave. Sorry. I was like, we don't need this. We don't need this. Yeah. Anyway, let's talk Gåte, because this article actually surprised me a little bit, but I was reading it. Let's read it together. And this is thanks to Eurovision Nord. I follow them. And the official tells the story to Norwegian newspaper Aftonposten, basically the Norwegian version of Aftonbladet. And yeah, let's talk about their article. You can follow Eurovision Nord on Instagram. I will link this down below as well. Guitarist in Gåte Magnus Burmark criticized the European organizer for forcing the artist into a political role. Well, yeah, he believes that they were used in a propaganda machine and had to take more responsibilities than necessary. It was a crazy year. Burmark also criticized a large security bid for Israel's backstage and think the winner from Switzerland was good for the competition. Do you blame that the security bid was so large for Israel? Did you see the protests outside Malmö Arena? It's the thing. Europe people don't know this, but there's an app that was popular like 10 years ago that has come back, and that is like Kik, K-E-K, and then you can live stream. And I incidentally went into someone who was from Malmö, and that person was like, yeah, don't come, it's crazy. And I said, yeah, I wrote back, yeah, I know someone who's gonna come to Eurovision. And it was like, tell that person not to come because the situation is crazy. I was like, yeah, so do you blame that the security around Israel was so big? And did you see the protest? Anyway, the summary is created with the help of... okay. Anyway, the guitarist in Gåte performed Norway's entry Eurovision has a strong confrontation with the organizer, European broadcaster EBU. He believes that the artist was forced into a political role and were involuntarily given the responsibility of carrying out an extremely complicated conflict. Yeah. Burmark is clear that EBU should have taken much greater responsibility both in advance and during the course of supporting Eurovision basic values and a political event with aim of bringing people together with peace and musical community. Well, then you can blame the fans, because did you see? Yeah, sure, you can say that EBU should do it, but then tell the people what they were protesting outside the arena, and tell that the people in the venue, they were booing. Anyway, that was not the case in 2024 according to Burmark. However, all in all, I'm glad we went, but we have to take more responsibility that we should have. We as artists are there because of the values of the event. When the EBU fails to live up to these values, the artist must bear them. The talks with EBU gradually became constructive. It made it better to be there. Things were just good enough for it to be implemented. Is that how you said? Implemented, Burmark said. Okay, yeah, that's the thing with this Eurovision season. It was very crazy, and I was like, yeah, I don't. You want to be a non-political thing, but this year was like it became political because of all the protests outside the venue, all the booing inside the venue, and then people taking sides of the Eurovision reaction world that you should react to Israel or you boycott Israel. So, and also the fact that like Iceland's national selection, it was like, yeah, the winner can decide if they want to go. And then it was, I think it was Finland, that certain artists was saying they were not going to Eurovision if they won. I was like, why are you doing this? Why even? I mean, that's the thing with what I was a little bit irritating, that yeah, you're entering a competition with the possibility of not going to Eurovision because of protest. I was like, why are you here even then? Anyway, also said, Martin Bermak in Gåte says that by participating in Eurovision he was forced into political sphere. Yeah, duh. He believes the organizers should have taken more responsibilities. He said that Gåte traveled to Malmö with his heart in his hands. The position was that they had said that they thought was enough about Israel's participation before the competition. Together with several countries, they had delivered a message of peace and a statement that all lives are equally valuable. Yeah, but I mean that's also, it's not the country that is in the show, it's the broadcaster of every show. And I mean, it was the broadcasting production company Khan from Israel that was participating, and yeah, I don't know. Anyway, when they first traveled to competition, they had Eurovision's real purpose in mind. Along the way, the experience was that they were using propaganda machine. It seems as there was one set of rules for Israel, another one for the rest. There is something wrong when you experience it. The artist will not have to have a crisis meeting with EBU, Bermak said. Yeah, many people have been criticizing the fact that it's believed that it was one set of rules for Israel and then everyone else. I mean, I don't know much what was going on in the press center and backstage and all of that, but I can believe that there was different rules set for Israel, and many people call it the double standard. But you have to also realize that Eden Golan was basically living in her hotel room. The security risk for her this year was crazy, and I was like, I understand why they had another bunch of rules for Israel, because the situation, the protest. I'm gonna be honest, when I was watching the finals, I was expecting something to happen. A little bit like, was it 2018 against the UK in Surrey, when that someone ran up, took a microphone and screamed something about the British media? I was expecting something like that to happen on the stage, or worse. I was actually expecting someone to actually run up on the stage and hurt her. So, do you blame that there was some security for it? Do you blame that there was some security for Israel? Anyway, the music won, but can Eurovision be the same again? Bermak, he's very critical, also criticized a huge security offer to Israel's backstage, which according to him did not appear peaceful. Well, the situation was not that peaceful if you looked outside the arena. He says that Gåte received a lot of criticism for the Palestine side as well. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. I think it was Bambi Tharko Ireland that received the thing that withdraw, you should not do the competition. And I was like, yeah, but you don't realize you're making it more political. I mean, the fans this year, you're making me not like you. We are not in favor to infanticide in the Gaza Strip because we are participating in Eurovision, nor are you if you watch the singing competition. At the same time, this is a strong symbolic arena with around 200 million viewers. Symbols are important. That's why it's so important. That is why it was so important for Israel to participate as well. Yeah, because many people think that they should have disqualified Israel, but I was like, yeah, well, if EBU does that, that is like taking a political side, and I know that is a little bit controversial to say. So I was like, yeah, let's read more. Think the view was right. Denmark, after college Eurovision, was created shortly after the Second World War and was supported to help build together a divided and war-torn continent. Yeah, that was the purpose back in '56. That is what Switzerland won in the end. Believes was very good from the competition. Denmark believes, yeah, I think also that, because it was like a very neutral, joyful winner and no issues there. Everyone loved him. I mean, he seemed to be friends with Nemo seemed to be friends with a lot of people backstage, so that was nice. Like Portugal, Greece, and Ireland. I think they were good. I think they were good buddies. When the competition became such a symbolic event this year, it was nice that non-binary artists from a neutral country like Switzerland won with deep and positive song. I agree. Had Israel won this, it would have been all over for Eurovision. Then the brand had gone ad undas, said Björnmark. I don't think it may be going under, but I think they're gonna do like a Ukraine 2022, 2023. They're gonna have it in another country. Aftenposten has suggested a question to EBU about this, but had not received an answer. I mean, this. I mean, I think what was the? I forgot to say that. To withdraw from the contest was on the block until the very last second. I mean, I think it's very sad that they actually consider to withdraw from the competition, because many people, and also, I forgot to read the first part. That is here. To withdraw from the contest was on the block until the very last second. We eventually had constructive talks with EBU. Things were just good enough for it to be carried out. We experienced that our artists were forced into political role. Yeah, I mean, so the fact that they were even considering to withdraw in until the last second is a little bit sad, because, yeah. I mean, I think it was a little bit sad that they actually was considering to withdraw, because Gåte design this year was nice, even though they finished last. But yeah, how do I feel? I mean, I think it is good that they have said criticism about Eurovision and EBU and all of that, so we can actually grow. We can actually see 2020. I think I'm gonna see 2025 as a refresh, reset of Eurovision, because we are going to Switzerland, which is like the home country of Eurovision. I think Switzerland winning. Sorry, I think the fact that Switzerland won this is like a restart, a refresh, a rebrand of Eurovision in the EBU. And how many people will participate, I have no idea. But we have an update on that, actually. We have an update on that so far, that here we have 11 countries has expressed their interest to participate in the competition, which is subject to change. We have Austria, Belgium, Denmark, Finland, Luxembourg, Malta, Portugal, Slovenia, Spain, Sweden, and Switzerland. Of course, Switzerland is hosting. I mean, I don't think that Sweden will withdraw from this Eurovision season at all. I don't think we will withdraw for 2 seconds. No. I think we will maybe see a drop of participating until next year, but I hope that many people actually want to stay, because like now, I think overall, I think Switzerland winning was the best thing that can happen to 2024, because it was like neutral, let's start over, refresh, restart, and let's put this 2024 behind us. Because yeah, I think someone said a comment underneath that was very telling, that they liked my channel, but I had apparently a very down mood about my whole thing Eurovision season, so they tried to avoid. I was like, but honey buns, keep watching. It would not be down, very sad mood moving on. But anyway, we have 11 participating so far, and we shall see what happens. And we shall see what happens. But anyway, that was a little bit of the recap I wanted to add today, because I saw this article yesterday about Gåte, but apparently this has been out for a few days, but I have not read it, and I want to share my opinions about this. I can actually understand that why this guitarist was criticizing EBU and Eurovision, but we also have to remember that it was a very crazy political season because of all the protests, the boycotts, and telling the artists to withdraw from the competition. So it went a little bit too far, I think, and also we have to add in the booing in the arena, because I saw an article by The Guardian that the Luke who was going out after Israel in the grand finale said that it was very intense. I was like, I don't blame you. I don't blame you for going out after Israel in the grand finale. I think that was the weirdest place to go out in the Eurovision finals, going out after the singer who was practically booed off stage, going out afterwards. You are the one who's gonna clean the air. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and if you have any more suggestion of news and all of that, and I'm gonna go back to watch Britain's Got Talent later on, but I was like, this week I'm not gonna do that. I just need to clear my head because this Eurovision season was really draining, but I'm gonna pump myself up and start over. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and see you another time. Bye. Oh hi, you're still here. I hope you have not forgotten to subscribe. So subscribe here and look for the recommended video over here, and end credit now. Bye.